Man, I am having such a hard time learning the digestive system.
I know, hopefully this class clarifies a lot of it.
Yeah. The process of digestion confuses me. There's a lot to remember.
Yeah, and all the different sphincters and the different parts of the large and small
Yeah. Intestine.
intestine.
Yeah. Hopefully this will help.
True. I think I hear it coming.
Oh,
So
okay.
get ready.
Good morning, class. How are you doing?
Good.
Okay. So today we are going to learn about the digestive system. Before we going to start the class, does anyone have any questions? Great. Let's get started by turning to page 292. Did you guys find it?
I have. Okay.
So can anyone tell me what the function of digestive system or what involved in it?
I can. I know that digestion is involved and that when we eat, the food that we eat goes into our stomach and it's digested there.
Okay. Yes, that's true, but there is more to it other than that.
The digestive system eliminates waste from the body, which is why we need to go to the washroom.
Yes, that's correct. The other function is that it breaks down nutrients chemically and physically so they can be absorbed by the cells. That is the process called digestion. Also helps in absorption of nutrients and elimination of waste. Why don't you two discuss these layers while I prepare the slide?
So, the first innermost layer of the digestive system is the mucosa, which contains glands that secrete muscles or mucus, digestive enzymes, and hormones.
And it also contains the ducts that connect the glands that empty into the digestive tract. The middle layer is the submucosa, which is composed of loose connective tissue containing blood vessels, nerves, glands, and lymphatic vessels. I can't remember the next layer. Do you know it?
Yeah, I think I know it. It's a superficial layer called the muscularis, or the muscle layer. It consists of two layers of smooth muscles, and the muscles are responsible for two movements in the digestive tract that helps during the digestive process.
Oh yeah. The first movement is the repeated relaxation and contraction of the stomach muscles, which mixes the digestive juices with the food to digest the food mechanically in a swishing motion. I think the second movement is the involuntary smooth muscle contraction that pushes the food into the digestive tract in one direction called peristalsis.
Did you guys have enough time to go through it?
Yeah.
Or you guys have any question about it?
No. Oh, sorry. You know what? I'm thinking, and I actually do have a question. What is the function of these layers?
Well, these layers have a really specific function in our body, that's absorption and secretion of nutrients. Did you guys got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So great. Now we will go over the digestion process. That's page number 293. As we go through the process, it will include all the main organs, which are mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, and the small and the large intestine. It will also include the accessory organs, which are teeth, tongue, salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, and the appendix. You guys can see the diagram 1724. Okay. Please make sure you note all of them. If you haven't already, does anyone know the first few steps of digestion process?
I think I do. The food will enter through the mouth, which is the opening that food passes into the body, and mastication will occur. And that's when the food is bitten and chewed by the teeth and the surface area of it increases. And that's mechanical digestion. The tongue provides movement of the food for mastication and directs it to the pharynx for swallowing. A large number of taste buds are on the surface of the tongue that contain the nerve endings and allow sweet, salty, sour, and bitter tastes to be sensed.
That's great start. Kyla, do you have anything to add to it? Like if she's missing anything?
Yeah, I think that it would be the salivary glands that produce and secrete saliva, which helps with chewing and swallowing. The saliva is composed of mostly water, but it also contains the enzyme salivary. Can you help me with that word, teacher?
That's salivary amylase.
Yes, which breaks down the carbohydrates within the food and it starts the chemical digestion.
Yes, perfect. So next after that, the bolus, which is what we call the food that we are eating, will go by the pharynx and down to the esophagus. So peristaltic waves push food to the stomach and the esophageal sphincter opens and the food goes into the stomach. Does anyone know what happens in the stomach?
In the stomach, the food is mixed with the stomach acids and digestive enzymes, and the food that's in the stomach is called chyme now. After that, the caloric sphincter opens and food travels through the small intestine, through the duodenum, jejunum, and ileum.
That's awesome. You two are doing very well. Kyla, do you have any idea of what comes next?
After that, the bile is produced in the liver, and it's released to digest fats and nutrients that are absorbed.
Yes, that's right. And the digestive enzymes from the pancreas assist in digestion as well. So after that, the food goes through the
Ileocecal.
After that, the food goes into ileocecal well. Does anyone know what colon the food goes into that?
I think it first goes through the ascending colon, and then the transverse colon, and then after that it's the descending colon and the sigmoid colon.
That's great. Sydney. Kyla, do you know what the last few steps might be?
Yes, I do. Water is absorbed and put back into the body, and then the contents or the chyme is becoming firmer and stool is formed. And then after that, the food will be expelled through the anus.
Okay. So the whole process includes the food going from mouth to pharynx to esophagus to stomach and to duodenum. Now I'm going to elaborate a bit more about the excretion and the elimination process that's included in digestion. Let's think what is the waste product of digestion?
Feces.
Yeah. So what happens when waste gets collected in the rectum? The brain sends out message that the rectum is full and gets the urge to defecate. Can anyone tell me what defecation means?
It's the elimination of indigestible substances from the GI tract.
That's great, girls. This is where we're gonna end up our class. I think the digestive system is pretty clear to you guys. But if you guys have any questions before exam, just ask me. Have a great day, girls.
Thank you.